You asked, and I'm here to deliver. Today we're making an eggnog cheesecake with a ginger snap crust. Now this dessert is perfect for the holiday season. You get a beautiful texture with the cream cheese, you get a nice crisp from your ginger snaps, and the flavor is enhanced by the spice from your eggnog. Now even if you are not an eggnog lover, I think you'll still enjoy this dessert. Now for the adults, wink wink, we have an option to add rum to this cheesecake, but regardless, this is a stunning dessert. It's perfect for your holiday get-togethers, your family gatherings, your family parties, your Friendsgivings, whatever you've got going on this winter, definitely make sure that you have this on the table ready to serve. Now to kick things off, my oven is preheating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I also have a large saucepan of water boiling on the stove. The ingredients are listed down below. Let's get into it. Let's start baking. I'm going to get started by wrapping my springform pan with aluminum foil. You want to wrap it at least 3 to 4 times, and this step is incredibly important. You want to make sure that you seal the edges of your springform pan so water cannot seep in, because we are going to use a water bath for our cheesecake in the oven. Once that springform pan is prepped, then we're going to start making our ginger snap crust. So I have my ginger snaps, I'm eyeballing it. I need 2 cups of ginger snap crumbs. I'm using my NutriBullet to crush my ginger snaps, but I could have also put these ginger snaps in a gallon sealed bag and used a rolling pin. You can be creative. You just want to make sure that you crush those ginger snaps enough so that you have 2 cups for your crust. Once I have my 2 cups of ginger snap crumbs, then I'm going to add in my brown sugar and my butter and combine those in a bowl. We're going to press this mixture into the bottom of the springform pan, and we want to make sure that it's as evenly distributed across the pan as possible. Then we're going to pop this into our oven that is at 350 degrees for 8 minutes. While our crust is in the oven, we're going to get started on our cheesecake. Now, I like to use full-fat brick-style cream cheese, and I also like to make sure that it's room temperature when I get started making my cheesecake. So you want to make sure that you pull your cream cheese out of the fridge at least 30 minutes prior so that it becomes room temperature. It helps to prevent lumps in your batter. We're going to beat our cream cheese, sugar, flour or cornstarch, and our nutmeg. With your mixer on low speed, you want to mix in your eggnog, your vanilla extract, and your rum or your rum extract. If you're not interested in rum or you don't like the idea of it, you don't have to include that in your recipe. Then we're going to add our eggs one at a time, and we're going to blend until they're just mixed in. Once our batter is evenly mixed, then we're going to pour it on top of our crust. Our crust is inside our springform pan, which is also inside of a roasting pan. We're going to pour the hot water that we've had on the stove into our roasting pan so that we have about 1/2 to 1 inch of hot water in our roasting pan. Place your roasting pan into the oven for 50 to 60 minutes. What you're looking for at the end of this time is that it looks almost set, except for the middle, but for the most part, it looks pretty done. Now my cheesecake has baked for 60 minutes. It looks almost set at the top, so I'm gonna let it cool in the bath in the roasting pan for about 25 minutes. This will allow the water to get room temperature, and then I will assess what my cheesecake looks at that time. We want our cheesecake to remain extra creamy and we don't want it to crack, which is why we utilize a water bath for this recipe. The water in the roasting pan helps to make sure that your cheesecake cooks evenly. It maintains its temperature and keeps the moisture in. This is a make ahead dessert because now we're going to allow our cheesecake to chill in the refrigerator for at least 6 hours. Now I'm gonna let mine chill overnight, and so in the morning I'm gonna pick up and finish up. The next morning when I'm grabbing my cheesecake out the fridge, I'm double checking to make sure that it has chilled adequately and that there are no cracks. My favorite part of this dessert is the whipped cream frosting. Now I'm gonna make mine a little boozy by adding just a touch of rum. Once again, you don't have to include rum in this recipe if you don't like it. I've gathered all of my ingredients. Let's get into it. Whereas we want our ingredients for our cheesecake to be room temperature, for our whipped cream, we want everything to be cold. So make sure that you stick your mixing bowl in the refrigerator so that it gets a little bit cold, maybe for about 10 or 15 minutes. And you also want to make sure that you don't pull out your eggnog or your heavy whipping cream until you're ready to pour them into your mixing bowl. We want everything cold. We're going to beat cold, heavy whipping cream and powdered sugar on medium-high, and we're slowly going to pour in our eggnog and our rum or rum extract while we're mixing, and we're going to continue mixing until peaks form. Look at this dreamy goodness. So now that you have whipped your cream, you've got some beautiful peaks going. Now you can spread your whipped cream on your cheesecake however you would like. I'm gonna do a thin layer across the top. I'm gonna get a piping bag and I'm gonna try my best to do a little piping all around the edges. And just like that, you've made an eggnog cheesecake with a Gingersnap crust and a homemade eggnog whipped cream. This is a stunning dessert. I hope your friends and family enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. If so, definitely consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing for more baking made simple videos. I have a couple more holiday recipe videos I want to bring your way this season, so make sure you come back for more. As always, I love you for watching. Bye.